Hi, Jill.
Yes.
We're live.
Oh, did I move your camera? Or which camera are we on? We're on your phone or your?
We are muted at the moment, but
So we can wave
now we're talking
in stereo.
I'm going to mute that. Hi, you guys. We're experiencing technical difficulties. There's Jill. I'm going to mute this, but we're going to be right back. Can anyone hear now? It says mic is muted, but I want to use the mic on the phone. So I'm going to turn. Mute that mic. So Jill and I are here. We are planning to decoupage on fabric.
And we have a
People
little
are dropping like
stranger
flies.
things
We had
going
3,
on
now we have 2.
in the store.
With new technology, it just is so frustrating.
We're actually getting ready for Halloween with some sound effects.
FaceTime HD camera. That's not what we want. I want to use this camera. General. It's plugged into the USB. No. Virtual background. No. Hang in there.
Are we getting sound?
Why won't this turn on?
That happened last time.
Want to see if you can get it to turn on? Otherwise, I don't even know.
I wonder if there's something wrong with this device because you haven't had luck with this.
Did the one time, had luck, but then not.
Because now you're not getting sound or picture. Yeah, I'm getting nothing.
All right, we're going to go back to this. I'm going to.
Is this from Amazon?
Yeah.
I wonder if you can return it still. You know what I mean?
Okay. I have 3 people watching. I'm going to remove one of our cameras. Okay. Can you guys hear now? If anyone can hear me. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Thank you. And I'm so sorry for the confusion. We're back. Technology just isn't my friend this week. So we're just going to start without the aid of technology, because really what this live is about is decoupaging on fabric. So I'm going to try to minimize that so I can see comments. I am here with my good friend Jill,
Hi.
and we are going to use this decoupage paper that you can see in the back.
Right here.
Um,
Lovely.
We're going to decoupage on fabric. Now, Jill is an amazing seamstress. I'm going to show you guys if you can see, I don't know where I'm pointing over there. Jill does all sorts of fun things with fabric. Nevertheless, she persisted on a flannel shirt. We've got upcycled jeans. So Jill is the queen of fabric in these parts. And I am going to show her today how to, I don't know, add to her repertoire of things she can do. Because yes, indeed, you can decoupage on fabric. So what we're using today is muslin. We have a regular cotton muslin. It's off-white. We're using my Cricut heat press as an iron to get the wrinkles out of the muslin. So we're gonna.
How big is that? So you said.
So this is making noise because it does that
that's
to
what the
tell
heat
you,
press does,
yeah.
right, that you're at
So
the
we're
right
just going to
temperature.
iron this muslin. It has some holes in it. We don't care. We don't care that it has holes. We're going to decoupage right over the holes. Hi, Carrie. We're working on a tabletop. We have a tablecloth folded a couple of times. That's our cover.
Am I down far enough to
And you know, we have all sorts of limitations here, but we're creative people, so we thrive on limitations.
That's right.
We're making it work and trying not to melt anything plastic.
Tablecloth into
So
the heat press.
smoothing that out.
Should we have a?
All right, is that good enough? That's good
I
enough.
think so.
Do we have
And
an
we
area
could
that doesn't have
probably-
holes?
Yes, we could probably avoid the holes if we went this
Okay.
way.
And you're doing a pillow that's 24 by 24.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see our
Measuring
ruler here or measuring tape? I believe.
Should I go ask Joe?
Yeah, let's just wing it. It's going to be as
Okay.
big as it is, right?
Right.
So we're just going to put the whole sheet onto. So if you would, Jill, please wrinkle. Please wrinkle free. Please iron. De-wrinkle that part of the muslin. We're using a Roycycle Treasures paper that's called Sepia Blossoms. And we love it because the blossoms are sepia.
And we're running a little short on cord space.
And there's all sorts of great bumblebees on here.
You know what? If I unplug this, do I keep moving that?
I will keep moving it. It'll still be hot. We're just getting the wrinkles out.
Unplug it so we have more space.
There we go. You take that away.
It was a little short, and we're done with this now?
We're done with the
heat press.
We're done with the heat press. We have ironed our fabric. That was thing number one, is getting the wrinkles out of the fabric as best we can. So now we're working with plastic. We want to not have the heat press near our plastic, right? We're going to get that ironed fabric back up here. So Jill's hanging out in the shop with me this afternoon. We are right here in beautiful Afton, working away at projects and just having fun. We had a new customer come in today, all the way from South St. Paul. Yep, her name is Margot. Margot, if you're watching, I want you to know you're one of my new very favorite customers. I could tell that you love this stuff as much as Jill and I do.
Mm-hmm.
Jill gave me credit for turning her into an Iron Orchid Designs addict. And that's really my role here, is to create healthy addictions for my friends and family.
Therapeutic addictions.
I'm using Debbie's DIY liquid patina. There are other mediums that you can use. I sell this in the shop and I love it. as a decoupage medium. I'm still here talking to you guys. I can't get that open. So Jill, who has younger, stronger hands, is going to try to open
her
it.
husband just injured her thumb this morning.
Yeah, but her
With a
husband
moving
tried to
injury.
break her today,
Yeah.
moving furniture around in their
How
garage.
strong is Joe, or should I do the hot water?
Bang it on the table somewhere,
All right.
not for where our listeners are. So there's 5 folks watching. Hi, Joy. Thank you for tuning in. Jill and I are here in the shop. We've got our muslin ironed. She's trying to crank the top off that DIY liquid patina. I have a spray bottle, which is one of the magic ingredients to make decoupage work on fabric. I'm just using a regular furniture painting brush. Could you get the blue spray bottle? I think we just, I don't know. We'll try both. Yeah. So I'm going to wet. Yeah, going to try to. Here it's starting to come. There we go. We're getting some water out of this onto the fabric. So that's one of the key things to make this work. This will go on to the fabric in a much smoother way now. So I'm just laying some liquid patina onto the muslin. And then I'm going to turn the brush over to Jill, and you'll see her sweet little hand putting, so just put the liquid patina onto the muslin. We probably, we'll work to about here. Make sure we've got some good coverage, no dry spots. And then we're just going to put that paper down.
Better in the corner.
Yep. So I'm going to spritz again with a little water. Boop, boop. If I get you wet,
being careful
I
not to get
apologize.
her brand new computer.
Yeah, my new MacBook.
Because the other one bit the dust.
Yeah, last Saturday? 2 Saturdays ago, just making sure we don't have dry spots. We don't ever want dry spots under decoupage. My battery expanded on my laptop. I had a PC, and it still was working really well, but it swelled up where the cover wouldn't even stay on. I thought maybe it was just there was a screw loose. I've been accused of having a screw loose, but this time we're going to just put this on here.
My son's iPhone had the same problem, and I said, Liz, this is not good.
Yeah, Jill told me it was a fire, actually an explosion hazard. You see how we're doing this? That worked pretty well, right, Jill?
It did.
It just went right down on that fabric.
Do you want to get all the wrinkles out, I suppose?
I think we could try that without forcing it.
Okay.
So I'm going to put some more decoupage medium, if you can see that right here, and then smooth that out. When the paper is wet, you don't want to mess with it too much. Messing with it just asks for tears and stuff. So we're going to put it down, and we're going to move to another section. For the sake of the camera, I'm going to turn the fabric. Got a little bit of medium going down there, and that's okay. So we're turning the fabric. Spread that out a little bit. Smooth on the bottom, and just as if we were doing this on wood, we're just going to fold that back. I'm going to have Jill try to put the medium here before we spray. I just want you to see the difference. What do you think? Does the water help?
Yes, the water helps, and it really, I think, soaks through the fabric without the water. This helps it stay on the top better.
Because if the fabric's dry, it's just gonna like, can you hear that sound? Here's the
I'm sure there's some physics principle that explains that, Liz.
And it just soaks right in, and we would waste a lot of medium, and also it would make our finished fabrics much, much stiffer. We don't want that. We just want enough medium to adhere the paper.
Border over here,
So Jill she attests to the fact that it is easier when the fabric has been spritzed with some water.
Okay,
Tell me when
okay,
we're
good.
ready to lay down the next chunk.
All right.
You think?
I think we're good.
Right here. Looks
Right
dry. I don't know if it is or not. Looks a little dry. Okay. Better safe than sorry.
This is true.
Could you
Okay.
like tug at this so that when we're laying it down, it's a bit taut? If you have an extra set of hands when
Having
you
a friend is
decoupage.
a good thing to do with decoupage.
Yes. Having friends is always good. And I like to create with my friends.
Even more so in decoupage.
Yeah.
We need friends.
Okay, so smoothing it, no wrinkles in the fabric. That's kind of it, you guys, and we're going to go again.
All right, there's our water.
So, as you know, the simple technique, right, is this. You iron your fabric. You spritz the fabric with some water. You don't want it soaking. You just want it damp. You apply your decoupage medium. Now, Mod Podge makes a fabric decoupage medium. That's something you could use. I'm using DIY liquid patina. It's my favorite decoupage medium of the
Have you used it on fabric
moment.
before?
I have not used it on fabric before, but I understand it's gonna work just fine. We will.
Do you seal this when you're done?
We'll seal it after it dries. We're gonna put medium on top as well. And I'm gonna wait till it dries just because I don't like messing too much with wet paper. I don't want to tear the paper. You know, you can live as dangerously as you choose.
Do you see wet spots or dry spots?
I do not. So let's do that again. Jill's going to pull it taut, and I'm going to do the smoothing. So she's pulling it taut, not so tight that it tears, but there. It's good to have friends.
Good to have friends.
Good to have friends. All right, and then we'll fold it back and do the last part. So while she's doing that, I just want to talk about the technique. Very simple. Fabric, apply, put it on, you've got it.
So a thin fabric, what would you recommend?
It depends on what you're going to do with them. So something that I think is a great application here, and I'm hoping to see it on your jeans in the future, is once this is done, we can cut out these images, right? We could fussy cut out this bee, and it's an applique now. You can sew onto your project, right?
So now, is there anything I could put on it that would make it machine washable, or washable, hand washable, or any sort of washable?
This should be washable.
Okay.
You know, if you're going to do appliques, right? You're going to make the applique, then you're going to stitch it on. So by sealing the paper with a medium, you know, that you're encapsulating it in plastic, right? This is a kind of a vinyl.
Section. I'm not quite out. Should I finish going out, or we only got a small section here? Or should I go all the way out to the end with the?
I'd use the whole sheet of paper on.
No, but I mean because I only added the patina half.
Oh, okay. Just finish it off. Yeah, okay. Finish it off. Smooth that out. So again, what do I want? I'm going to go grab some other. You watch Jill apply her spritz.
My expert application
and
of liquid patina.
I don't know if I want to. We're going to be able to cut out the images that are on here, and some of our decoupage papers. I might need a friend again to help me get up off this floor. I've been on my knees here on this hard floor.
Liz, you're not sitting on a chair.
Liz has been going to physical therapy for sciatica. I have a really bad back and knee thing going on at the moment. So it's not because I'm older than dirt. It's because I
of
have
all those steps
yes,
in
that's
her wonderful
right.
studio upstairs that she's been going up and down to set up her studio. But it's an awesome studio, so come check it out. You can schedule a class and do a class with Liz. And Liz is out in the hallway saying we're making fools of ourselves.
Okay. I went to get a different decoupage paper. We're going to show it and we're going to talk about ways.
I like that, Liz.
You know
So
where
I
my
could put
head's
that
going,
on
right?
Some pants. I could, because I have some
Nope.
Christmas pants going on at the moment
Okay,
at home.
You guys have fun.
Yeah.
This is Helen. Helen, you want to just stick your hand in, Helen? You don't have to. If you want your face to be on, we could. This is,
Hi.
it's good to have friends. This is our friend, Helen, right here. So Helen has been visiting with me, my husband, Jill. She locked her keys in her car. Her
Oh,
husband
no.
had to come rescue her.
I have a daughter, Jill.
So Helen's been rescued by her
By
husband.
Her husband or her daughter? Your
I'm-
husband.
And we're going to keep carrying on here. I'm showing you this decoupage paper. This is part of the Royce Cycle Treasures most recent release.
I'm gonna have to
And
buy that.
individual images, right? That if we put them on the muslin, and if I was going to do it for appliques, I would
Mhm.
use a light fabric like muslin. If I was going to use the whole piece to make a pillow, I could use the muslin, but I might use something heavier like cotton duck,
And you know it's nice is
Or-
drop cloth, like just
Yep.
a drop cloth from Menards,
drop cloth fabric.
or Lowe's, and it's very inexpensive fabric. And who cares if you mess up? Then you have a painting drop cloth.
Yep. So can I lift this up and just show it a
Yes,
little
we
bit?
kind of-
As whoops, it's sticking to the table. So here we have, and
That
it's
is
still kind
very
of drapey. We are going to seal the top, and what it ends up feeling like is like leather, kind of. It would be like a leather sofa pillow. It'll be soft and buttery. We'll probably use some wax at some point so that it's not, sometimes the medium can stiffen things and make it plasticky in a way we don't like. So we're just going to smooth that out and let it dry, and then we're going to seal it. But you could see the application, right, Jill?
Yes.
If we put these onto, and we probably will continue
These are
and do a little bit
beautiful.
more. Once we put this on the muslin, we can cut it out. And then you can do machine stitching on it. You can do hand stitching on it. You can embellish with sequins, or there's no end, right, to what you can do. All the techniques are simple. There isn't anything hard. It's just a matter of doing simple things, and then another simple thing, and then another simple thing. So if you put this onto the muslin and you cut it out, you could deepen some of the color if you wanted, right? You could apply some different paints to pop colors. You could use some glitter. If you're doing clothing you're going to wear, glitter is probably not a great idea, but a couple of sequins where it's just endless. It is just endless. So you make your own fun appliques and stitch the detail over the top,
I love it. I love it.
Is your mind crackling?
My mind is crackling.
All right. We have 5 people watching. Any comments or questions? We're about ready to kind of sign off. That was the whole thing. Jill didn't believe you could do it.
I didn't believe you could decoupage on fabric because I have decoupage, but not on fabric.
So we're gonna see, we're still here. Come on in with me, Jill. So we did it.
We did it.
We're gonna let this dry and then we're gonna use the same liquid patina and put it over the top. Again, I am letting it dry because I don't want to mess, because paper is fragile.
So then you liquid patina, and then are we going to do another sealer, or you just seal with the liquid patina?
We're just going to seal for now with the liquid patina.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you make this into a pillow,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we'll work some buttery wax into it just to give it a
To make it
different
softer.
feel. Yeah, to
Okay.
make it softer.
But you wouldn't have to do that to seal the decoupage on the fabric.
You wouldn't have to.
'Cause that's
So on your appliques, you would not do that step. You would just sew them. And it's going to be, maybe not, you want
hand wash.
hand wash or gentle wash.
Mhm.
But once you seal the appliques up with the liquid patina or the
Mhm.
polymer medium, you've made it waterproof.
Okay.
And you're going to attach it with stitching, not with
Mm-hmm.
the polymer medium.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can rinse and it'll work.
So maybe gentle cycle. I'll have to
Mhm.
play around with it. I'll play around with it and get back to you how it holds up to
Okay.
washing.
So,
Gentle cycle, hang dry.
hi, Kelly. What's Kelly's questions? Can you?
Use the heater to dry it. Oh, like your heat gun?
Yeah, definitely. You could use the heater to dry and then we could continue on. But there's not a lot else to show. It just dampen your fabric, put on your medium, smooth the paper out with your hands very gently, and it works. We'll show you some examples of things we've done with this later. I want what? You have any idea what I was going to say, Jill? Could
I
you?
do not know what you were going to say, Liz. I wish I could read your mind.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to make this into a pillow, though, right?
Yes, this one's going to be a pillow.
And then we're going to make
for,
up some appliques.
bed that I can show you that I use these. Where's your bees?
Oh,
That I put, it's an antique day bed. And I put some IOD molds, the one with the bee in the crown.
so Queen Bee.
Queen Bee is on the headboard. And so this bee decoupage pillow is going to go on the bed. One of many pillows. I have a few other decoupage things that Liz has in here.
Actually, we lied. I lied. I was wrong. The mold is called, hi, Jim. Hi, Mango. The mold is called Laurel, and it has crowns and bees and that kind of stuff.
And so I see your crown decoupage. I'm going to do that pillow too.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all going to go in this bed. It's going to be beautiful.
It is going to be beautiful, and
Yeah.
it's going to be themed. We love
Mhm.
a theme, right? And Jill has Airbnbs in the local area. So
And Liz needs to get off her.
I do have to get off my knee.
She needs some ergonomic
Mhm.
instruction.
And there was something really sharp as a tack I wanted to tell you guys before we left, but it's gone. So, whoop. When it comes back, I'll come on. Oh, I know what I was going to say. It is our intention to do a live video from here in the studio
At one-ish.
at 1-ish on Saturdays. I have decided that I think we're going to call the series, it's 1 o'clock somewhere. Okay.
I think that sounds good.
Because it'll be 1.
Because we try our
Ish.
best
It'll be 1-ish.
to get
but
on at 1, but it
might be
hasn't
Central
happened yet.
Time. It might be
happened on
Pacific
day
Time.
1. You got on at 1
Yes.
on the first day.
So we'll be here on Saturdays. We'll schedule the live.
If
Well-
there's a customer, it might be late.
Yep. If there's a customer, if you want to come in the shop, we will pay attention to you, not the.
Unless you want to
Devices.
help us with the live.
So that's it. We are here in Afton, playing around with the papers, making our dreams come true. And we invite you to come hang out with us anytime you're in the area, or just tune into Facebook or YouTube and ask your questions. We're really as fun as we seem, right?
We are. We're a lot of fun.
Maybe funner.
Probably.
You might be funner.
I
than
think we
seem.
are.
Bring
Yeah.
yourself in
Yeah,
here,
we're way
because
more fun than
we're
that.
going to say goodbye. We want to say we love our people. We love our customers and our viewers and our fellow creatives. So thanks for joining us today, and keep watching. I'm going to have Jill end the broadcast because I don't want you to see me trying to get up. Bye.
Bye.